Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life by Brian Tracy. Chapter 11, Creating Your Own Future, Part D. Continually think ahead. You probably recall the famous comment by hockey star Wayne Gretzky. When he was asked by a reporter for the secret of his success on the ice, he replied by saying, "Most players are pretty good, but they go to where the puck is. I go to where the puck is going to be." This observation is directly relevant to you. Where is your puck going to be 3 to 5 years from now? Where is your puck going to be 10 years from now? Taking a long-term perspective on your work life enables you to make better decisions in the short term. As strategic planner Michael Kami says, those who do not think about the future cannot have one. Look into your future and begin to imagine and anticipate some of the twists and turns that might occur. If you lost your job today, how would you react? What would be your first thought? The great majority of people, when they think about losing their jobs, go into a form of panic. They have no idea what they would do. However, in my work with many thousands of successful people, I have found that they have one particular attitude in common. They all know with complete assurance that if they lost their jobs they could walk across the street and get another job tomorrow. They are so good at what they do, and so confident in their abilities, that job loss to them would be merely an inconvenience. They have lots of options. As I mentioned in Chapter 6, there is a way to determine how good you are in your field. What is the number of job offers you get on a regular basis? Just as a store or restaurant can measure its success by the number of customers or patrons it attracts, you can measure how valued and respected you are for what you do by counting the number of people who want to hire you and use your services. How are you doing? Expect the unexpected. Sometimes I ask audiences what they would do if their entire industry disappeared overnight. They shake their heads and they say that can't possibly happen. Then I point out that the defense industry in California literally collapsed in the early 1990s and over 400,000 highly competent defense engineers and executives, with many years of education and experience, were rendered obsolete. Their jobs were not only gone, they were gone forever. Each of these thousands of competent, capable men and women were forced into the position of going out into the marketplace, developing new skills, and going to work in entirely new fields. The collapse of the dot-com mania wiped out more than 90% of the internet jobs and companies that had sprung up across the country. The collapse in the telecom sector led to layoffs of many thousands of workers. The decline in recent years of the frantic investment activity that had been seen during the 1990s triggered the layoffs and firings of tens of thousands of people in the financial services industries. It goes on, and will continue. Only the names of the industries will change. This rapid shift in jobs and industries is going to happen more and more often to more and more people.